Hello everyone, I'm John, this is Sean,
Alright.
and this is Everyday Food Reviews. Today, I think this is our first sweet treat, isn't it?
Yeah, it's something a bit different.
We've had a lot of food, a lot of energy drinks.
Yeah. A lot of meal deals all in one video.
Meal deals all in one video. So this is actually our first treat, like sweet treat, you know,
apart from that muffin in the meal deals, yeah.
Yeah, so this is our first sweet treat.
Mm-hmm.
We've been to Krispy Kreme because they've released a new donut. It is their Toffee Apple donut. Autumnal taste. It's just,
that's what they're saying. It's a nice autumnal donut. I don't know how long it's going to be here, but
if it's seasonal, October, November.
Yeah, probably some time after Bonfire Night, I'd have thought.
Yeah, and then they'll probably release some kind of Christmas range.
Yeah.
So, so what we've got here is a Krispy Kreme donut with the tangy apple filling. It's got toffee glaze and caramel apple pieces.
Yeah, that's what it says. It looks like just fudge on the top, but it says online caramel apple pieces.
It's a lovely glaze. This is very shiny, isn't it?
Yeah, you say that. It says online it's dipped in a glaze, but I mean, if you look at that donut there, it's kind of, well, there's big patches of that have no glaze on. So I don't know if they're usually that inconsistent. They're £1.90 a donut or 3 for £5.25. So I would love to think that they're not usually that inconsistent at that price.
Yeah.
But I assume it's still going to taste all right.
Yep. Should we get straight into it then?
Yeah. That's nice. I'm getting a bit of apple from something. It's not from those pieces.
Middle. Tangy apple filling, isn't it?
I've not got any filling yet, though.
Oh, you're not on that side?
No.
I've definitely got it. So that's my filling at the minute.
Oh yeah, I've got some apple there.
I'm going to colour one of these little pieces off and see if it is...
It's a nice light donut.
It
is nice.
Texture's quite fluffy. It's not too stodgy.
I don't often get Krispy Kremes. I don't often buy expensive sort of premium donuts anyway. But I've had Krispy Kremes a few times in the past. I've had Dunkin' Donuts a few times in the past. They've always been nice, but it's just, you know, bordering on £2 for a donut. And
it's sort of, I think things like I think Krispy Kreme are almost like the Domino's of pizza. Krispy Kreme is like Domino's of donuts kind of thing.
Yeah.
Whereas it's like they're seen as a bit more premium and a bit more expensive, readily available.
Got a proper taste of the filling there. It's nice. There's a bit of cinnamon in it. It is quite sweet. It is quite sticky. At this price, though, I would rather there was a lot more filling in there. I mean, I ate half the donut before I had any filling. I'd expect that in Morrison's or Asda when you're paying 60-70p for 5 donuts. Yeah. We're paying orders of magnitude more than that for one donut. You know, it's nice though.
It's very nice, yeah. And if you are into things like apple, rather than something like a sweet strawberry or a caramel donut or something like that, it does make a nice change. Sometimes I think, like you said, the filling is sticky, but there's other like stickier flavours. Like the like caramel and things like that.
I think it is quite a basic donut at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like I think in the post I read on Twitter, it sounded quite exciting, but I think ultimately it's just an apple donut covered in toffee glaze. Toffee glaze, apple donut with a toffee glaze and some fudge pieces and some caramel sauce. Yeah, there
was definitely no apple in them, was there?
No. I don't know if that's the shop that we went to had ran out of them or what, but it was nice.
If we're going to give it a rating, although we've not spoke about a benchmark for sweet treats.
Well, again, if we just assume 5 is something average,
like a McFlurry. We can't use that benchmark for them, but
no.
If we're just going to give it something out of 10, I'm going to give it like a 3 or 4. It's a basic donut. It's £2. As much as £2 as.
Yeah.
It's just like I prefer and the filling. It's in half a donut.
I'd probably have to say a 5. To be honest, I think 3 or 4 is a bit harsh. I think it is considerably. I don't know what's with my words today. It's considerably nicer than an average donut, like a supermarket donut. Is considerably nicer than a donut you'd get in most sort of cafes, especially big chain cafes like McDonald's cafe or something. It's definitely much better than them, but I can't give it more than a 5. It's better than an average donut, but the price is just obscene, to be honest. I think if you go into a party or something and you can afford to get a dozen of them, I think there's price breaks. They're £1.90 each. They're 3 for £5.25, or they're a dozen for about 14 quid, or they're 2 dozen for about 21-22. If you're getting 12 or 24 and it's a special occasion, say you're going to take 2 boxes of donuts instead of a big birthday cake or something like that, I'd say if it's an occasion and you can save money per donut by buying so many, then but one donut for £1.90 just isn't justifiable, I don't think.
Yeah, it doesn't make it worth it to go.
So I can't give it more than just an average.
Not when their normal glazed ring donut is, say, maybe 50p cheaper, and it's really quite tasty itself.
And even that, like, what's that, £1.40 for a ring donut?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just,
especially in Liverpool as well, where the Krispy Kreme place is. If you go down the road there to the main road, Lord Street, there's like places making fresh ring donuts, like 5 for £1.50 or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, they're probably not as nice, but I mean they're fresh fried coated donuts.
Still hot, which is quite nice.
Exactly. You get a bag of 5 for the same price as one basic glazed.
Yeah.
So I can't give them more than average. The donut itself objectively is better than average. The price you can't, overall value considered, you can't give it any more.
No.
I think I've talked a lot about that.
Yeah. Well, there's not much we could add.
No.
So.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us, guys, and we'll see you next time.
Cheers.